Job creation requirements. Indirect job creation versus direct job creation. As we've been explaining, to obtain a U.S. investor visa, a foreigner entrepreneur or investor must meet specific requirements, such as investing $800,000 or $1,050,000, depending upon location, into a U.S. business. Additionally, the EB-5 investment must preserve or create a minimum of 10 full-time positions for workers in the United States who qualify. This creation or preservation of jobs must occur before the investor files their I-526, or it must be proven via a business plan that the jobs will be created within an investor's 2-year conditional permanent residency period. The jobs must be maintained through the 2-year conditional permanent residency period until the filing of the I-829 to remove conditions. Jobs created in the EB-5 projects are defined as direct, indirect, or induced. In some instances, the EB-5 visa applicant may have to prove that the EB-5 capital resulted in the actualization of direct jobs of employees working directly in the business in which the investment was made. The major advantage for regional center designation is that the regional center can take advantage of indirect job creation. Regional centers help EB-5 investors and project developers because they lessen the difficulty of meeting qualifying job creation requirements under the EB-5 program rules. Indirect jobs can be qualified and be counted as jobs attributable to a regional center project, based on reasonable economic methodologies, even if they are located outside of the geographical boundaries of a regional center. For purpose of demonstrating indirect job creation, practitioners must employ reasonable economic methodologies to establish, by a preponderance of the evidence, that the required infusion of capital or creation of direct jobs will result in a certain numbers of indirect jobs. One of the benefits of investing through an EB-5 regional center is the ability to count indirect and induced jobs, as well as direct jobs, towards the job creation requirement for an EB-5 investment. On the other hand, EB-5 investment into commercial entities other than regional centers must create 10 full-time direct jobs within the business that received the investment. Let's see it in detail. Direct jobs. A direct job is an identifiable and actual position for qualified U.S. workers and employees. These jobs are formed in the business in which the foreigner entrepreneur invested EB-5 capital per the program's requirements. Each position must be full-time. This means that the position provides at least 35 work hours each week to an employee than the business in which the investment was made. An alternative to a full-time position includes a job-sharing option. In a job-sharing arrangement, employees who qualify may divide the hours of a single full-time position among themselves. In this instance, the same amount of hours that would normally be worked by a full-time employee must be split among the individuals in the job-sharing agreement. Part-time positions, even if together they equal as the same amount of hours as the full-time position, may not be combined to meet these requirements. Indirect jobs. Indirect jobs are actualized in businesses and commercial enterprises that are associated or affiliated with an EB-5 regional center. These jobs are still shown to have been created due to the capital invested by the immigrant investor. USCIS will only allow indirect jobs to be counted in cases of EB-5 investment through USCIS designated regional centers. Indirect jobs are typically created within businesses that supply services or goods to the EB-5 project in question. Induced jobs. Induced jobs are those that are created in the community in which the regional center is located. The increase in spending by workers involved in the EB-5 projects in the community is attributed with the creation of induced jobs. Qualified employee. USCIS defines qualified employee as an individual who has work authorization in the United States. A qualified employee can be a citizen of the United States or a permanent resident. Qualified employees may include persons under suspension of deportation and who are currently living in the United States, conditional residents, refugees, and exiles. Individuals who do not qualify as employees for the purpose of counting jobs created by the EB-5 investment include individuals who do not have authorization to work in the United States, the foreigner entrepreneur applying for the EB-5 visa, the foreigner investor's family, and foreign nationals living in the United States with a non-immigrant status, troubled businesses. USCIS notes that the EB-5 applicants may only count preserved jobs within a troubled business. A troubled business is defined as an enterprise that has experienced a net loss and has existed for a minimum period of 2 years. The net loss must have occurred during the 12 to 24 months period of time before the priority date on the EB-5 applicant's I-526 petition. Additionally, the loss must equal a minimum of 20% of the enterprise valued before the loss occurred. Thanks for watching. For more information, please check our other videos.